Hello, my dear students. Now I will explain about Newland's law of octaves. So here, simply you just remember the definition and one or two examples. Okay. So definition means Newland. He was an music lover. Okay. So he was a music lover and he loved music. So in music, there is 8 note. Okay. So here you can see Indian music sa re ga ma pa dha ni. Again it will come sa. That means in every eighth element is repetition of the first element. If you check, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again come 8 sa. So similarly, he just applied this thing in elements, that time then known elements. Then he got an very interesting relation. Okay, and that is he known as the Newland law of octave. So here is the definition according to Newland law of octave. When elements are arranged by increasing atomic mass, the property of every eighth element starting from any element are repetition of property of the starting element. So here is the table, students. You see hydrogen, lithium, beryllium. Okay, that time noble gas was not discovered, so that's why only you see hydrogen, lithium, beryllium, oxygen, up to oxygen, then again come fluorine, then chlorine, okay, then bromine. Okay, that fluorine, chlorine, bromine is come in same group. Don't think about nickel and cobalt also fall in the same group. That is the drawback. Okay, that is the defect of there, because you see that is the halogen series, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and cobalt and nickel on the same series. So that is a drawback. That's why this Mendeleev's law of octaves, Newland's law of octaves also failed. Okay, to arrange all the elements properly. So that I will explain during the failure of this law. But one thing is that some merits are there, that this system work well for the lighter elements. Lighter elements can arrange properly according to this table. Okay, and again it relates the properties of element to their atomic mass. Okay, for the first time it was shown that there is a distinct periodicity in the properties of elements. Okay, for the first time it is shown that there is a distinct periodicity. Okay, so that is the merits. And now here Newland was honored in 1887, because it's, you see, it's a very interesting concept, connection of music with the elements. That's why this third point. Okay, in the first time it was shown there is a distinct periodicity, and of course they honored because initially they have given the idea regarding the arrangement of the elements. Okay, no scientist, other scientist has given that time, but they at least they have tried. Okay, they bring this concept, and which later another scientist, just day by day they will improve it and they will prove it. We will get the Mendeleev periodic table, then modern periodic table. Okay, so reason for discarding the classification didn't work for heavier element. Okay, those lying beyond calcium, as more and more element were discovered, they could not fitted in Newland octaves. Okay, more element discovered and heavier elements also could not uh, give position according to this thing, this law. Now Newland adjusted two elements, cobalt and nickel, in the same slot. Okay, and these were placed in the same column of fluorine, what I have told before some time. Okay, cobalt and nickel in the same group of fluorine, chlorine, and bromine, which is highly not feasible. Okay, which is not acceptable. So that is the thing. Third point, iron, which is resemble cobalt and nickel in the property, has been placed far away from the element. Iron is present far away from the nickel and cobalt, but they should be uh, present in the same group or same near about. Okay, because they have resemble property. Now students, come to the Mendeleev's periodic law. Okay, after that, after all failure of these two law, Mendeleev, scientist, Russian scientist Dmitry Mendeleev, 1869, first time, okay, arranged all 63 element known that time, increasing of their atomic mass, okay. Element with similar properties were put one after other in the same vertical column, okay, in vertical column, and which is named as group, okay. And with blank space, where the expected periodicity of the properties were disrupted, okay. Means he arranged all the elements vertically, those are having similar property, but in some portion he left vacant, because that time the element was not suitable uh, with the other element present on that column, that's why he just keep it vacant, okay. And later some element was discovered and that vacant place was substituted, okay. That is also a thing, but Mendeleev at that time keep the places vacant, okay, and arrange all other 63 element according to their properties. So that is the thing, and this thing similar property, and he observed that the element with similar property occur at a regular interval. After he arranged this thing according to the atomic mass, he saw that of elements of means similar property, okay, they occur in regular interval. He is called periodicity, he is called, this he called as periodicity of properties of elements, okay. Based based on this, he propounded a law that is called Mendeleev's periodic law, which he told that the law is periodic physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic mass, because according to the atomic mass he placed the element in a table, okay. So periodic properties are the sorry, physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic mass, okay. So that is the thing. So after that, here you can see, so what is periodic table? Periodic table is the chart of elements prepared in such a way that elements with similar properties occur in the same vertical column, okay, or in group. It is called periodic because elements with similar property are fixed interval, okay. Students, you read, it is very easy, not so hard. So here is the table, I am explaining the table. You can see there is Mendeleev periodic table contain vertical columns called group and horizontal rows called periods. So horizontal left to right, that are called periods, and vertically above below they are called groups, okay. So there you can see that 8 groups, group 1 to group 8, and each of the group 1 to 7 you can see there is A B subdivision, okay. So A and B subgroup, and here you can see inert gases were not known that time, that's why you can see also. But it's very interesting you see Mendeleev keep the vacant space for maybe there will discovery happens later, and later they already also elements discovered happened, and it's a very interesting thing, okay. um, so now you see 1e, hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, okay. And 2a here beryllium, magnesium, which is first is called alkali metal, then second is alkaline earth metal, okay. uh, in modern periodic table, which is the extended version of Mendeleev's periodic table, I will explain after this. So we are learning Mendeleev periodic table now. So what is the characteristics of this group, of this table? Here you can see there is 8 groups, okay. All elements subgroup have similar properties and show same valency, okay, which equal to those groups same valency. All you can see hydrogen, lithium, sodium, all valency 1. If you check their electronic configuration, then you can get their valency, okay. Number of definition of valency, number of means those are a element capable to forming number of bonds, that is its valency, Okay, simply you just remember, or you can that substitute number of substitute replaceable electron present, that is also you can say that it's valency. Okay, so now students, these are the subgroup. You can see all periods elements gradually change from metallic to non-metallic character, or metallic character decrease, move left to right. Okay, non-metallic character increase, that is the thing in a period. Hmm. So that is the so students just keep some basic idea. Here you can see R2O, R represent the elements, all elements, any elements. Okay, so they are the oxides and hydrides. One group 1 will form these types of oxide R2O. Suppose hydrogen H2O, sodium Na2O. Okay, these are the oxides of first group, and hydride will be NaH. Okay, potassium Kh, these are the hydrides. So that the general, okay, general symbol has given, general formula has given of their oxides and hydrides. By using this general formula, or general formula, you can derive any oxides and hydrides of that given group. Okay, so students, directly moving to the next page, that merits of the this table, it's you see he generalized study of group then known all elements was present in that table. Okay, gaps of for undiscovered element, it is very interesting, he provide gap for undiscovered element, and he knows that there will be some elements which have the properties will discover. Okay, you just read it, then you can understand. Okay, prediction of properties of undiscovered. Okay, he predicted the properties of undiscovered element. He knows that there is some element will discover which will be the properties like this, and he give the properties. Okay, uh, so that is the thing, and he give the name. One, he give the name eka aluminium. Okay, means one place before aluminium, and later later discover this eka aluminium is known as gallium. Later it has discovered at 1876, but he is preparing the periodic table 1869, I think. Yeah, 1869. Okay, so 10 years later that element has discovered. And similarly he gives a another give the properties of an element which is called as eka silicon. Okay, later discovered as germanium. Okay, so that is the thing. Incorrect atomic mass corrected, he was able to correct the value of atomic mass of element like gold, platinum, placing these elements strictly on the basis similarities of their properties. Okay, now some demerits of the table. There is lots of merits, you can see that is the first table which is arrange all the elements in a proper way. Okay, but there is some demerits also. First, so you can see anomalous pair. Okay, argon with atomic mass 39.9 placed before potassium. Okay, it should place after potassium, because you see its atomic mass is higher, that means it should be placed after. So see argon and potassium, because argon means here you can see after discovery of the um, noble gas, it has seen that argon need to place over here this side, that means before potassium. Okay, so that is a problem. And cobalt atomic number 58.9 precedes nickel 58.6, you just match it, okay, with the group cobalt. So nickel should be before cobalt, but actually you can see here, you can see cobalt is before nickel. Cobalt higher atomic mass present before nickel, that should not be the way. Okay, so that is called anomalous pair. Anomalous pair means higher atomic mass he presides before the lower. Okay, that should not be, but it happens in the Mendeleev periodic table, it was a defect. Okay, another defect, position of isotopes. Student, that type isotope was not discovered. Isotope, same atomic number, different mass number. Carbon has its isotope, three isotope, you know, carbon C612, generally 6C12. Similarly, carbon has 712 like this, 613. Okay, carbon 613 like this also present. C14 is also present. So there is some isotopes are there whose atomic number is same, mass number is different. So how could you place that isotopes in this table? That is not mentioned by the um, Mendeleev. Okay, and third is grouping of chemically dissimilar elements. Okay, elements are such as copper and silver bear no resemblance with alkali metals, but they have been placed together. Okay, that is the thing. Separation, you just check the table. Electron arrangement, it does not explain electronic arrangement of the elements. How could it explain? Students, you know, electronic arrangement we can arrange in electronic way when according to the atomic number, but here to he arrange according to the atomic mass, so electronic arrangement it can't say. Similarly, position of hydrogen is a big deal. Okay, hydrogen was not given fixed position is one consider in group 1a as well as group 7a. Okay, because both positive ion, that is elemental study of hydrogen, there you will learn hydrogen has the same properties, have have the properties like group 1, similarly group 17 or group 7a. Okay, so that is where hydrogen will place. Okay, mm, that is also not given by this. And up to this student, that is all about Mendeleev periodic table. And if you have any query, you can call me. And now we will move next class to the modern periodic table. Okay.